Imagine this. 1 second you're playing in front of tens of thousands. The next, you're flat on the grass, not breathing. These 10 footballers weren't just fighting for a win. They were fighting for their lives, right there on the pitch. And some of them didn't make it. Let's get into it. Fabrice Muamba, 2012 FA Cup. Bolton versus Spurs. Fabrice Muamba suddenly collapsed, out cold. His heart had stopped for 78 minutes. The medics worked like crazy, administering CPR, defibrillators, everything. Somehow, they brought him back. He never played again, but honestly, just being alive was the win of his life. Christian Eriksen. This one you probably saw. Euro 2020. Denmark versus Finland. Eriksen collapsed out of nowhere. No contact, no foul, just down. It was cardiac arrest. His teammates formed a wall around him. Fans cried. The world held its breath. He survived thanks to fast CPR and a defibrillator. Now he plays with a heart device in his chest, and he's still bawling.
Check Tiote. Man, this one hurts. During a training session in China in 2017, he collapsed and never woke up. No warning, no foul, just gone. He was only 30. Newcastle fans still chant his name.
Antonio Puerta. Sevilla, 2007.
Puerta collapsed during a match, but here's the thing. He walked off like it was no big deal. But then he collapsed again in the dressing room. Days later, he passed away. He had suffered multiple cardiac arrests. Sevilla retired his number. They still honor him every season.
Marc-Vivien Foy. Cameroon vs Colombia 2003. Confederations Cup. Foy collapsed in the center circle and never got up. He died right there on the pitch. The cause? A hidden heart condition no one had spotted. Even Thierry Henry cried that day. It shook the whole world.
Abdelhak Nouri, fondly called Appy, the Ajax wonderkid, collapsed in a friendly in 2017 at the age of 20. A delayed medical response meant he suffered serious brain damage. Although he survived, he never walked or spoke again. Ajax later admitted they could have saved him faster. His story changed Dutch football forever.
Piermario Morosini. While playing in Serie B for Livorno in 2012, Morosini collapsed mid-game and never got up. The ambulance was delayed, blocked by a police car parked in the wrong spot. He died that day. It was a heart failure, another moment where every second mattered.
Miklos Feyer, Benfica, 2004.
Feyer smiled just before collapsing. You could see it on live TV. 1 second grinning, next second falling. He passed away from cardiac arrhythmia. He was only 24 years old. Just 24. That clip still haunts football fans everywhere.
Sergio Aguero.
Aguero felt chest pain in a Barcelona match in 2021. He walked off, but scans showed a heart arrhythmia. Doctors told him the risk was too high. He retired immediately. One of the best strikers ever, forced out by a silent threat.
Iker Casillas, one of the greatest goalkeepers ever. In 2019, during a Porto training session, Casillas had a heart attack. He was rushed to hospital and survived, but that was his last training session as a pro. He hung up the gloves for good, and now works behind the scenes in football. Football is beautiful, but sometimes it's brutal. These players gave everything and nearly lost it all. Some lived, some didn't. But every name here reminds us, behind the game, there's a life. If you want more deep football stories that others don't cover, you're in the right place. This is Listify. Hit subscribe, and let's keep going deeper.